Good afternoon, teachers, parents, and students. This is Bill MacDonald, the Common Sense Math Doctor. And what I'm going to try to do for you today is work on one problem using the six senses: seeing, saying, tasting, touching, hearing, and smelling in 6 minutes or less, using my question surgery from 4th grade based on the most difficult questions from the 2021 and 2019 tests. But today we're going to focus, and I'm going to spend the rest of my videos just helping 4th grade until we get a problem a day to make the doctor go away, or however that saying goes. Now, to be true to my word, I've already set my timer for 6 minutes. And so that means I can't waste any time. So when that timer goes off, I promise you, let me make sure my screen's working right. Get myself a little bigger in the screen for you. I promise you that I will wrap up the video within 60 seconds, whether I'm finished or not. So it's a race for time. So without further ado, just so we can make sure we're on the same page, this is question number 12 for those of you who purchased the 4th grade 2019 and 2021 math surgery in both open-ended and constructed type response, short answer responses. And as you see here on this one, before we get started, it's possible because the correct answer that I show you has 3 steps. It could be one of the constructed type responses that are going to require your students to tell all 3 steps. In other words, 3 correct answers in order to get that point. Or perhaps they might make your students solve the problem, and then for the other point, they're going to have to show you basically their strategies the way they typically do for you in the class. Now, it came from question number 9 on the 2021 test. The state average for a question like this one was 52%. For those of you outside of Texas, it's just basic algebra, finding x based on a given set of numbers in a problem and the question. So yes, 4th graders are doing the basics of algebra. So here we go. I'm going to push the timer, and we will have to stop at 6 minutes. So have you ever heard this, the saying, mind your P's and Q's? Well, sometimes you might teach your kids to mind their Q's and P's. Every math problem has a problem that has periods at the end that give information, and a question with a question mark, which is the T, what they want to know. So for the fun of it, let's read the question first. Which set more than one of equations can be used to find x? Algebra, a missing number. The number of money Alex still needs in order to buy 2 bags of popcorn and 1 soda. So if I look at the question first, I already know I don't want 1 bag of popcorn. I want 2 bags, and I want 1 soda. So apparently I don't have enough money because it said still needs. So if you think of down here below, he still needs, how much more? You subtract. So one of the steps is going to have to be subtraction. So then you would tell your students, okay, if they're saying they want to buy 2 bags of popcorn, they've got to go look at the P, the problem, and find out how much does 1 bag of popcorn cost. There it is. I bracketed it in after I read it. One bag of popcorn is $1, and bouncing my imaginary ball on the floor, 75 cents per bag, and sodas are $2.50 each. Alex has exactly $2 and nothing right now. Make sure your kids know that that 2 has a decimal right after, which means 2 and nothing else. So if you put a T-chart, there's the problem. Each bag of popcorn is $1.75. Each soda is $2.50. The question said, I want 2 of those bags of popcorn. So step 1, add it up. Align the decimals. I call that the highway of decimals. And when you add correctly, aligning the decimals with the numbers you're adding and the sum, you get $3.50. And it said he wants to buy 2 sodas and means plus, and $2.50. So you would need to look for plus 175 plus 175. That's nowhere to be seen. So you have to look at the other way. How many times do you see the $1.75 there? Twice. So the other way to look at it is $1.75 times 2. So when you do that, you get $3.50, just like you did when you added them. And they said to add plus sum $2.50, 1 soda. So we will do that there. When you add them up, it comes to $6 is what it's going to cost. How much cost he has. Well, the question wasn't how much cost, it said how much does he still need? He still needs how much more you subtract. So when you take the $6 that is the cost of the 2 bags of popcorn and 1 soda, keep in mind every number has some key words in it. $3.50 is the cost of 2 bags of popcorn, and $2.50 is the cost of 1 soda. How much more he still needs, you subtract. So we're going to look for something that multiplies the 2 numbers together, because we couldn't find the addition part. So when we look at letter F, it says 175 plus 250. Yeah, you can do that, but you're forgetting all about the extra bag of popcorn. E of rules can also stand for eliminate. You're going to eliminate 3. Why are we eliminating H? Because it did the same thing. It added the numbers and it was getting C. That wasn't even, and it was adding $2, and C wasn't even the letter that we were trying to find. So eliminate FGH. Oh my goodness, I have to fix this and change it to a letter J on the document that I'll send you guys. Apologize for that. You just found out I'm not perfect. So why is G wrong? Because you multiply times 2, yes. You add the extra popcorn, yes. But then they added the $2. Now, how much do you still need? You subtract. So the only one that does it correctly is letter G, where you multiply the 2 bags of popcorn, step 1, add the soda, step 2, and subtract. You subtract how much more the amount that he has so far to get X. And there you go. Good luck. And thank you so much for watching our video today. Please share and tag your teacher friends.